good. Start up hole. There we go. We sorted. We're live. We are in business. We are in the business, I believe. Where's me Toki gone, look?
Just to the left.
Yeah. Huh? No.
Oh. It was just outside the back.
Oh, okay. Find it. No, it's vanished. I don't know. That's all right. I've lost. Sorry, guys. I've lost my blooming necklace somewhere. Sorry. I'll try to find it. Oh, there it is. All right. Like, I don't get to wear it much because I'm working on cars and stuff. So I try to not damage it. You know. Need that on. How's everybody going? G'day, Mitchell. How are you today, man? How are you? Got to charge your phone? Yeah, I'm having the same struggle here, mate. I'm just got it on charge. Lightwood. G'day, mate. How are you? I think air might take the lead on the poll eventually, guys. I'm going to charge it. Why is this leaning around so much? Yeah, I have to do it. So I think we're all right there. How's everybody's day? G'day, Christine. How are you? Oh, I like seeing the green member names. Makes me smile. Getting there, mate. How am I? I'm good, mate. New number plates. I finally ordered them. I bought number plates for the troop carrier truck long ago, but it hasn't been on the road, so I couldn't get them made. But now I have the diner. I have a truck that's all road legal and stuff, so you can get the plates on. So those arrived today, so I'm pretty happy with that. Shit, what's going on there, Nick? How's it going, mate? I hope I brighten your day a bit, mate. I think I might need a coffee. Should we have a coffee? Is it coffee time, chat? I think it's probably going to be coffee time, isn't it? Hang on, I'll get some water. Or do you want to get the water, love? What do you want to do? Otherwise I'm leaving her here in the background sitting on camera going, Girls in the hospital. That's the best place somebody can be, Nick. That's the best place somebody can be, mate. To be looked after, right? So I hope things are getting taken care of. Yeah, that's always the best place somebody can be. It's when when somebody's unwell and they keep sending them home from the hospital. That kind of sucks more, you know. Week start off rough, but getting better. Cool, bro. Good stuff. I had the same problem with my plate. It's got no ticks as a laugh. Nice, mate. That's funny. It's brilliant. No ticks. Damn, bro. You wildin' out here. Where are you from again, Mitchell? You're a Kiwi. I didn't think you were a Kiwi, Mitchell, for some reason. I don't think you're a Kiwi.
Want me to make that?
Yeah, if you want, love. There you go. From Gisborne. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I got Killdozer. I got KILDZR. Got Killdozer. So I was quite happy with that one. It's meant to go on the big Land Cruiser troop carrier with the big bull bars and that. But it looks alright on the diner. So that's alright. A good friend lost his father today. Oh, that's shit, bro. Sorry to hear that, Kurt. You've been around catching up with the bro. I had that shit, how long ago would that be now? Probably 6-8 years ago. My best mate. Yeah, I got the call from him one day. He'd lost his dad, and I was straight over there. And he talked to me after that a while after. I said, me being there to help. He was like, oh, bro, just like a presence of somebody, just hanging out. We didn't really talk about much. We ended up like hanging out playing video games and that. But it was just, he just needed to process his way and that, right? Yeah, Mitchell. Yeah, I thought of that one for quite a while. I had to come up with a decent plate. Blinding light. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Kurt. But yeah, how's your mate doing? How's the bro doing, man? It's crazy, Like I've had a few friends like that, and their dads are in their 40s or 50s, and it just happens. So just gonna move us away from the jug a wee bit. Get away from the kettle, the noise. Howdy, my beautifuls. G'day, Powder. Good to see you, mate. I nearly didn't come on tonight. We've been doing all the If I look tired, it's because I've just been going through all the YouTube tax documentation stuff. and me trying to understand American tax forms and stuff, and I'm just like, for all the AdSense, although to get paid by YouTube, you got to fill out all this crap. So I've been bashing my head about that. So that was fun. Not, but we done it. We succeeded, I think. Nice haircut. Yeah. I shaved the beard off a couple of days ago. I forgot I did that. Thanks for the reminder. I forgot I did that. So it's just normal to me at this point. But yeah, got to sharpen up a little bit. Keep myself looking youthful. Bingo from Australia. G'day, mate. G'day, mate. Northland, New Zealand here, man. Worn out emotionally. I'm worried about him. Yeah, it's just how it goes, man. Kurt, he'll feel it more later. That worn out emotionally, right? It's just like, I haven't gone through it myself, but like I've been around enough mates who have, and it's just those first. The first week or so is just a whirlwind of, everybody's coming around, everything's going on, right? I think humans kind of go into a bit of a safe zone mode emotionally. They kind of shut down a lot, and it's just you feel that drain, and yeah, it's taking time to process, bro, for sure. Yeah, like what? Oh yeah, that's just how it goes, mate. The joys of doing YouTube. Oh, there we go. I'll be right, love. I'll fill it up here. There we go. I tell you what, mate. Not that I'm sponsored or nothing, but I went onto the Briscoes website when I bought this kettle, right? And I looked at all the different kettles, and I looked at all the different reviews, and I made sure I got the top tier best kettle for the money. So if you get one at Briscoes on special, it's one of these ones. All right, it's got a light. This lights up in the back of there. Get a screenshot of that if you ever need a decent kettle. There's a bloody good kettle, that Sunbeam one. Hasn't got all these silly plastic bits everywhere that fail and fall in it, and the hinge falls apart. It's really well known for that being good. I was like, oh, that's nice. It's a good little kettle, that. For me, the week just started. Oh, I'm pretty sure it did for all of us, didn't it? Oh, no. What day is it?
Monday.
Monday. Oh. Monday's 8. Oh, that's all right. G'day from Brisbane. Brother, thank you. I felt that long ago I lost my dad. That's great. Don't take it the wrong way, Kurt. But obviously, it's great you've had that experience yourself to help your mate with, right? That's where I really struggle with my mate. My mates losing their dads first. Like, I couldn't really, find it hard to relate, I am that hot. Hey, and how you going, mate? South African? No, New Zealand, Cruise. New Zealand. Where are you from, man? How's it going? We just do these chats, have check-ins with everybody, see how everybody's mental health is, talk about self-improvement, talk about what's going on, and yeah, that's what I do here. I won't do too long tonight, guys. I have started about an hour and a half later than usual, haven't I? Usually start about 6. Oh, it's 8 o'clock already, so we're 2 hours late right now. So she's got an early start tomorrow, so we'll do about an hour and a half or something, guys. But I'll just try turn up. Yep, Monday night. Yep. Brisbane, what is that? Brisbane, I think he said. Yeah, I'm sorry, I am a New Zealander. Yeah, but I'm from New Zealand. Thanks for coming on here, regardless of your headaches by refrigerator. Suddenly I want a new kettle. Yeah, powder, I had to treat myself to a good new kettle. I used to have one of these crappy plastic ones, and yeah, it was giving up the ghost and not turning itself off and that. So we got that a few months ago now. But I'll tell you what, mate, it's a good kettle. So catch a pet kiwi for me or a wombat. No, kiwis are pretty hard to find, man. They're pretty out in the dense bush and that, right? Kiwi or wombat, can you catch them and ship them to me? Well, wombats are Australian. What was the one? I know, apparently, I didn't know this until recently, but apparently there are wallabies in the South Island. I don't know how it happened. Do I believe in God? I believe there's some kind of power to the universe. I don't know if I don't pick a specific religion or anything. I don't do any of that here, but yeah, everybody can have their own beliefs. We just don't go into that stuff here. This is just all about everybody coming together and try to support each other, help each other out. New Zealand, g'day Claire, good to see you again, mate. What do you have in New Zealand? Lots of sheep. Beautiful woman. Beautiful sheep. Yeah, that's about it. Maybe only Kiwis maybe catch a sheep for me. Oh, mate, when we're done with them. Fun fact, there were moose too in Fiordland. Interesting. Yeah, there's all sorts around, isn't there? Yeah. It's interesting how the world makes us. Oh, so now you guys know me. Usually I don't get involved in drama or petty shit. I try and avoid it. But I had a really good one on Instagram today, and I've had multiple D threats from women on Instagram and all sorts. All these very upset women overseas. Like 150 comments telling me that there's a special place in hell for me, and I'm gonna rot, and I'm gonna burn, and this and that. And all of this was because it was a video on Instagram of a lady, some influencer bimbo in a bikini, whatever, rescuing an opossum off the road. They'd been hit by a car or something, and she was helping with that situation. And I'm like half dozed off in bed or scrolling Instagram, and I'm like, oh, in New Zealand, we just intentionally run those over. We run over a couple of those a day. And I thought nothing of it and went to bed. And I just thought, in New Zealand, like a possum is a pest. It's not something you save off the road. It's something you hit on the road, right? I woke up to 70 comments of all these very, very angry American woman with dyed hair saying I was the most horrible person on earth. And I replied, and I was like, guys, in New Zealand, it's a pest. Like, we run them over, you go with the truck, and they're like, oh, that's cruel, and this and that. I'm like, mate, it's got 4,000 pound of truck going over it at like 80 or 100k, right? The possum don't know. But, yeah, apparently that upset a lot of people on Instagram. And they said, oh, how could you do that? And then other people were saying that New Zealanders are barbaric for doing that, and it's a culture problem, and all these things. And I was just sitting there going, all right then. But yeah, you should. Should I post up a short with the screenshots of the things these people said about me over one little comment? One little comment about a possum being we run them over in New Zealand intentionally. I woke up to, oh mate, I hope you come back as a opossum and a this and a that, and I hope you deserve to burn in hell. You're an evil person, and I'm just sitting there like, whoa, man, like. I understand the world's cooked, but it was, for me, the reason I mention it is it was a reminder of how cooked the world is. If you just make a comment, like it was an innocuous comment to me, like, oh, in New Zealand, this is what happens with possums because they're, did not go well. Did not go well. You're horrible if you run over animals for sport. Well, I ain't swerving off the road and totaling my truck. So, I had to explain this to these women on Instagram today. I said, you need to understand that the New Zealand possum, you're coming up the road and they will run out in front of your car, stare at the headlights and go, ah, and they won't move. And you're coming up the road. Like, I'm not going to total my truck over hitting a pest. They're clarified a pest to go and hunt. So, if one steps in front of my truck, it's the dunk, right? That's how the world works. But apparently it's a... to them, this horrified all of them. Like, one had been hit on the road, this lady stopped and she's helping this opossum. And then I'm like, okay, I understand with your opossums and how it is, cool, but that's not how it works in New Zealand. Yeah, it was like in the 1800s, I can't remember exactly what year, but in the 1800s, the British brought the possums to New Zealand intentionally from Australia to start a fur industry in New Zealand, but the ecosystem isn't compatible. So the possum started taking out all the bird nests and taking all the bird eggs and taking out all the native birds and stuff, right? So that's why they're a pest. The American women are right about me. No, they're not. It's a different culture. It's a totally different thing. An opossum over there isn't so much a pest. Here, there's more possums in New Zealand than there are people. And possums were never meant to be here. It was a human mistake to bring them here, right? So it was oh yeah, they'll never get to me. They'll never get to me one bit. But it was just interesting to see. I made one comment about how we intentionally run them over in New Zealand. We're trying to reduce the possum population. Yeah, they were not. Like I woke up in the morning, oh, check my phone, and I was, oh, you're this, you're that. You need to go to hell and rot and burn. I'm like, whoa, man! Like, you really start to see the damage social media's done to these people. Well, I clicked on a couple of their profiles, and they're all like in bikinis on Instagram, and they do like they sell lots of fans and things like that, right? It's these kind of people, and people are shaking their rear ends in nightclubs and putting that on their Instagram and stuff. This was the kind of people commenting this vitriol at me, and I was like, okay, it's an interesting world. Just a bump in the road, Christine. It's not clicking, that's called stalking. Or is it? I don't think it's called stalking when people make a public Instagram profile that anybody can click on. That's not stalking, to go and look at somebody's page. Like if somebody comments and they have a cool car in their profile picture, I'm going to go look at their page and see more of that car, right? Anyway, Crows, you're not the right person for the channel, mate. So see ya. Made that clear within about 2 comments. Peace has been restored to the valley. There we go. Queensland, it's illegal to have pet rabbits. 10,000 per offence. That's very interesting. Thank you, Bingo. Yeah, it's just I think it was an example to me of people not understanding that things work different in other parts of the world, right? But yeah, it was a very interesting. I said to them in the end, I said, like, look, how could you treat an animal that way and this and that and whatever? And I said to them, I said, how can you come on the comment section and wish all these horrible things on me over something that's a totally different classification in my country? Yeah, I only messed with them a little bit with a few comments back. I messed with them a little and got them all wound up and, scurried away again. Am I on a boat? Yeah, boats and hoes. Boats and hoes. No, I'm in a caravan, mate. So I'm building like a homestead here, right? Building my own cabin and garage and stuff. So yeah, I'm in a caravan while we're sacrificing being in the caravan while we build the dream, mate. Reproduce fast and damage crops. Yep. Them wascally wabbits. That's what it is. It's those wascally wabbits. I'm enjoying my coffee, chat. I'm enjoying my nice coffee this evening. Expensive Easter eggs. Teamwork makes the dream work. It does, mate. It does. The better we work together, the better we operate together. We make it all work, right? For sure. Can we get those likes up, guys? I've been on here 17 minutes and I got 7 likes. That's not typical. Where's the likes at? You can double tap me on the forehead, poke me in the eye if you're not quite sure. If you don't like me, just poke me in the eye a couple of times. There we go. There's one. What's that head behind you? That's the missus, mate. That's Venom Susie there. She's more background, right? She's moderating and occasionally she's on stream a bit, but she's not much of one to talk. She doesn't do the talk to camera thing, right? So you'll get her working on a car and stuff, and she'll be talking to me while I'm on camera. But no, it's just how she is. So I respect the boundary with the missus, keep her happy. She's good enough that we're sitting in a caravan. This is our only sort of space, and she lets me stream when she's trying to wind down. And there's work in the morning, so it all works out. All works out. Yes, this is Miss Susie, my loving future wife. We're working on that. In a caravan too, moving to a new house, and yeah, nice, bro. Yeah. So sometimes it's just a bit of delayed gratification, right? Things take time. I think that's the main thing about to help ease your mind is understanding things take time to build, right? Things sometimes take 10, 20 years to pursue, right? That's just life. So you like Miss Susie? Oh, thanks, mate. I like her too. Did you know that? I like you. Yeah, good. We're all in agreement. Biggest problem in Brisbane is cane toads. Yeah, I stayed somewhere once where there was cane toads. We were going from when I was 13. I've been overseas once, so we went from Gosford to the Gold Coast when I was like 13, and we stopped off at some other relative on the way, maybe 2 or 3 hours south of Surfers, and yeah, they were talking about all the cane toads and going hunting them, and I remember hearing them all, and they showed me some out there, and living ugly things, aren't they? Susie is literally Mark's better half. Yeah, the missing piece, I'm not a complete idiot. Some bits are missing. She kind of fills the hole. It's like getting a Lego set with, there's some bits missing. I've always liked that statement about myself. I'm not a complete idiot. There's just some bits missing. There's some bits missing. So, how are you, friend? G'day, lover Ashik. How are you, mate? Evening, everyone. Tina, good to see you, mate. Love Ash. Is it Love Rashik? Sorry, Love Rashik. I'm terrible. Some of these names I tried to read it. What did I say?
Love Rash.
No, well he said Love Rash. I said Lover Ashik. I think it's Love Rashik. I'm sorry. I try my best. They play cane toad golf in oh my gosh. Oh. So it's just it was a very interesting conversation with to wake up to on Instagram. Like I just put a comment on something I expected nothing to happen with, and woke up, I was just commenting on something and but people were very angry. You can please some of the people some of the time. I think there's a lot. I think there's a bit too much free reign maybe with Instagram of anybody who disagrees with someone's opinion. The stuff I've seen on there, especially the last couple of days, have been on there, and it's just like you look at the stuff people post, like the kind of things about racism and things, the way people act on there, and the things people put out. I'm like, whoa, man! Like it's full on, man. It's full on, and it's Instagram's very much seems to be like either people are commenting because they really like the content or whatever it's about, or they're commenting because that's absolutely not what they're about. I think that's the distinguisher where it wastes your time on social media. Is like if it's not something you're about, like why comment on it? You know, cane toads are poisonous. I think. Oh, I wouldn't know. Maybe somebody can clarify. Alex, I don't do any politics, man. It would be a waste of my time on this earth and my valuable headspace to be considering such things, man. It would be an even bigger waste of my time to care so much about those things and then only be able to affect it and use my time in a chat with 14 people in it. You're speaking to 13 people, bro. So as much as you care about this and you want to discuss it, you're not being very effective. So I view it as a severe waste of time. That's why I don't do politics and stuff, man. Respectfully. Or disrespectfully, take it as you wish. Jimothy the raccoon is Seattle's newest and cutest cryptid. Can you look up Jimothy the raccoon? Jimothy. Fucking here we go. Yeah, Blink. It's just what people do, bro. It's just the trolls you get on YouTube. They come and they always want to do the politics or whatever. Yeah, it's just the general troll thing. So I shut them down pretty quick. It's all right. They usually stop if they don't. I just ban them. I like having a YouTube channel and I like having good moderators because we can curate a great environment here. Oh, got the hiccup. Oh, sugar lips. Georgina, you're going to get in trouble with Susie eventually. She'll bloody ban you to hit on me too much, mate. She's been very tolerant. I reckon you wouldn't want to run into her. I tell you. You hear that? She's already bloody thought about it. She grew up around cats, Please don't ban me. Well, as I say, Georgina, you're welcome here, but you got to be respectful, When I've got a lovely lady right here, you can't be coming in flirting with me. It wouldn't be appropriate. You probably say, "Oh, it's all right, Blink." Most people think I'm from Australia, man. It's Celtic said in the chat recently. He said if he had $1 for every person who called me Australian, he'd have another Lamborghini. True story. All right. Oh, shush, puppy. No, we're on the bed at the moment. Sorry, guys. Don't you just love that? I go from 15 viewers, it goes to 21, and YouTube immediately drops the connection on me. That's good. It's good to see YouTube can cope. There we go. We went 21 people to 11 because the moment it added people in the internet crap. That's good. Jimothy's Legion. That's what we're looking at. Jimothy. Did we find Jimothy the raccoon yet?
Video.
Jimothy the raccoon. I heard about this. We've been talking about this. I got to see this. This is Jimothy, is it? Unusually round raccoon named Jim. What the? Bro, what is this?
A raccoon. Timothy.
Jimothy the raccoon. Jimothy's bloody well fed, ain't he? What are you? Okay, apparently I needed to see that. So there we go, everybody. On Misbehavior's recommendation, that was Jimothy the raccoon, apparently. You got them little hands. What do they call them? Trash pandas, right? Venom from Spain. How are you, mate? Zed, enough. Sorry, dogs have been a bit of a... I kind of do wish New Zealand had raccoons or squirrels. I'd quite like to see a squirrel beyond a video. I quite like the look of a squirrel. My dad went to America once, actually. My dad went to America in the, I think, early 90s or late 80s. My dad went to America to do computer stuff with Microsoft, whatever. And he said the raccoons were vicious. He said he would be outside and they'd try and essentially attack him. Apparently the squirrels were not very friendly. He said they were vicious little buggers. Spain, you won the World Cup, did you? Okay. It's good, mate. As long as sorry, I don't follow any of the sports myself. We got them squirrels and raccoons that like my pecan trees. Pecan pie. What is a pecan? Is it a nut? What is a pecan?
I'm pretty sure it's a nut.
Because I've heard of pecan pie. I've heard that's all I know. Imagine going through life with a goofy accent like that. Oh, bro. Kelly Chad Pipkin. Radical, bro. Imagine going through life with an accent like that, bro. Chad from Kelly. Awesome, bro. Surf's up, my dude. Fuck off. Imagine going through life with an accent like that, you douchebag. You can do what the squirrels do and fill your mouth with nuts. Keep you warm in winter. Come at me like that. Too easy. Just like your sister. Get baited, loser. It's alright, mate. I know the YouTube rules. Thanks for the engagement. It's called community guidelines, bro. I've read them. As a creator, you kind of have to know where the limits are, mate. So, you have a nice day. Wish you all the best, my friend. Thank you for coming by, Kelly Chad. Peak Chad behaviour. Your American accent's getting spot on. Thank you. Yeah, it depends where I do it from. I still do Texas the best. Damn, I'll go on down to Steakhouse, have a mosey on down there. Get some hot wings from a nice lady called Barbara. Lucette. I need to find a place in Texas with like a steakhouse, some sticky ribs, and there's like some lady called Lucette and comes out and brings me my meal. Love it. Yeah, we gotta have some fun with them. Gotta have some life is too short to be too serious, right? As I say, be kind to yourself in life. All the things you want to aim at, the things you're trying to build up in that, right? It's going to take you 10, 20 years. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. You get out of school or whatever, you find yourself in your 30s. I mean, just chill out a bit. Chill out. The things that are stressing you today are just like the things that were stressing you 5 years ago. You barely remember them now, right? Problems come and go. Am I a truckie? Oh, I'm thinking about it. I've bought myself a little blimmin' Toyota Dyna double cab recently. It's like a small, almost like a little roadworks truck type thing. And now I keep eyeing up trucks. I found a truck I like today. Big slide tipper truck that can move, tractors, excavators, big trucks, whatever. Big slide deck on it. And then it had a full crane on it as well. So you can transport vehicles with the slide deck. You can put a whole 20-foot container on it. Move cabins for people and that. And I'm going, ooh, yeah. Yeah. About $25,000 for it though. It's like a 1990. So someday could be the go. I'm getting the truck urges, mate. I need more trucks. Even if the world was made of Cadbury, we would still be on this rocky road. Oh, bro. Like Mark's accent makes me want to watch Flight of the Conchords. Oh, you love Flight of the Conchords, man. It's that really dry New Zealand humour. It's very hard to pull it off with the American market, but they managed to do it. Yeah, Flight of the Conchords is a great New Zealand show about it's satire, right? With Rhys Darby and that in it. Business Time. Yep. I'm always glad when people remember Flight of the Conchords. It's like one of those little New Zealand slices of fame, right? Like Lord of the Rings or Scott Dixon or Shane Van Gisbergen. These Kiwis have shown up. Burt Munro, John Britton. For a small little nation of 5 million people, we've certainly stomped our way on the world. Not that they're my achievements, but I'll take my national pride on that. 2 minutes in heaven is better than 1 minute in heaven. That's it, mate. You see, I'm yapping too much when the bloody taily goes out. Burning the candle at both ends or something. I don't know. There's something in there somewhere. I wouldn't want to. Yeah. Why do I look so handsome? Ask my mum. My mum liked handsome gentlemen. My father liked beautiful women. He decided to take a rest from the sheep that day, and here I am. Legends in Aussie? Yeah, lots of legends out of Aussie as well. Team building. You're wearing that shirt from your team building exercise, yeah. Man. Yeah, I'm glad you guys can appreciate Fly the Conchords, because it is very much that New Zealand, just dry humour. We do things different here in little old New Zealand. We really do, I think. As I say, we grew up on a lot of American TV shows and like sports on TV. A lot of American sport and stuff would be on, all kinds of stuff, right? NASCAR. You can say anything you want to a NASCAR fan. You just run away and turn right. Do I ever get outside and jog? No, don't do jogging, mate. Don't do jogging. I've got lots of leg injuries, mate. So I'll walk, but I don't jog, mate. Rob Saki always goes outside. Yeah, miss. Yeah. That's how it goes. Bluey? Yeah, old Bluey. Man, that's taken over the blooming world, like the Wiggles did. Well, that's why I named. It's actually an Australian name I gave the Toyota Diner, because it's a Toyota Diner. At first, I was going to call it the Dinosaur, but then I thought we'll call it Dorothy the Dinosaur, which is from the Wiggles, Australian kid show there. Oh, I'm not Rob. We were talking about Rob. Rob's a fella on another channel, Rob Real and Raw. He used to be known as Depression Talks. He's a friend of the channel, so that's who Misbehaving was talking about. My name is Mark. I'm from New Zealand. This is Susie back here. She's moderating, so if you're a dick, she'll kick you out. And there's powder there. The mods sort of fight with each other as to who gets to kick you out the door. Runs on dino juice. Well, yeah. I'm still horrified to learn that recently that car fuel, that crude oil is not dinosaur juice. I didn't know that till not long ago. And it's just everything is a lie, isn't it? Everything is a lie. They told us that it's fossil fuel. It's made out of dinosaurs. It's not. They drill it out at 3 times the depth of dinosaurs in the plant matter. What the crude oil is it's the oil of the tectonic plates of the earth. The plates, earthquakes, and right? But it's the oil meant for that. It's not dinosaur juice. That's not what they taught us. I was horrified by that. I was like, what do you mean it's not actually dinosaurs? Thought it was cold. Now, apparently it's down part of the Earth's mantle, something. So there we go. We learned something. Crude oil is not made out of dinosaurs. Here I was thinking that my plastic dinosaurs I loved to play with growing up were made out of real dinosaurs, but they weren't. It was all a lie. Crowded House is the best Aussie band. Changed my mind. I'll give you that one. I'm not going to change your mind there. Might contain dinosaur though. Could. It's wonderful that you've got a woman that supports your channel that is happy to help out. Big props to Susie. Yes. Thank you, darling. Thank you, darling wifey. Here we go, love. Yep. Well, when we met, I didn't have a channel, right, or anything. There wasn't anything on the horizon. There was no talk in the early days of the relationship of me being like, I'm going to start a YouTube channel, but here we are. So, yep. She's always supports. It's a lie to tell. Yeah, I know they told me a lot of lies in my lifetime, Kurt, but I didn't think one of the lies would be that crude oil isn't dinosaurs. It's all an illusion. Watch The Matrix. Yeah, the whole. In England, I'm in New Zealand, mate. In New Zealand. We call them the same thing, mate. We call them the same thing. Angels are pretty good too. Crowded House are from. No, Crowded House is Australian. I'm sure they are. Dragon is the best. April Sun in Cuba. I know that's the only Dragon song I know. Yeah, oil isn't dinosaurs. Yeah. They told us that crude oil was dinosaurs. I saw a thing about it, and it's like 3 times the depth dinosaurs are at that they've ever found dinosaur bones at. It's 3 times that depth they're drilling for oil. But it's supposedly blimmin' dinosaurs and plant matter. I felt betrayed by that one. Don't go digging, it will blow your mind. Yeah, I won't go down that rabbit hole, or dinosaur hole, whatever it is. Your whole family's sick. What's going on, frogs? I'd ride me bike if there was still compressed organic matter, though. I thought. Well, no. My understanding is it's part of the Earth's mantle to lubricate all the tectonic plates and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I try to avoid these rabbit holes. Again, it's like asking, like all about the aliens and what life's out there in the universe and stuff. I mean, thoughts come into our head, but I don't think it's things we have time. I don't think we're on this planet long enough to ruminate on those things too much, right? Just like this is why I don't get into the politics and all that. So people ask me about like American politics, and I'm like, does it? Whatever's going to affect me is going to affect me or something, mate. I'm not too worried. My cousin, Al Farrow says, my cousin is dinosaur. He said, do not trust government, mate. It's dinosaur oil. They've been hunting us down since start of time. 3,000 years, 3 billion years they follow across 3,000 billions years, yes. Something like that. Blokes be named Richie. Blokes be named Richie but can't spare a cent. I remember that movie, Richie Rich. I remember that movie from as a kid. I think I watched it about 10 years ago. I rewatched that, Richie Rich. Want to hear a joke? Oh, we're trying to. We sometimes we do jokes on here, but we're just seeing what's going on. I'm trying to keep up with it. Woke up at 3 a.m. with a massive cockroach in your room. Oh, that's no fun. So, did it get you? Did it come after you? Did you survived? Have you named the roach? Have you confronted it? Cook the man some eggs. Oh, no, mate. She made me dinner earlier, mate. We had some. Show you. Here's some leftovers, mate. She's already made me a delicious, succulent meal, mate. We got some balls there. I had some balls for dinner. They're jalapeno and cheese, and some like lasagna topper things. I grabbed those at the supermarket there. You sleep. All right, you sleeping? You stay there. Yeah, big boy. All right, you get some sleep, mate. You can get some sleep, mate. All right, you all right there? All right. All right, we're back. What do you mean, Georgina? They're lovely lemon toppers. Hello, dog. Yes, the dogs are crashed out. Sorry, I'm going to make sure I catch up on the chat real quick. No, I'm good. Gorgeous canine friends here. They can be hard work sometimes, especially the German Shepherd. She can be. Oh no, the German Shepherd's getting a lot better. It's actually the boy dog, the pit bull mix. He's getting more stubborn in his old age and doesn't want to listen and that. He just looks at you and you're like, come inside, and he's just like, oh, I kind of don't want to. But he's all right. He tries his best. Yeah, that's what those are, Miss Baben. I'm pretty sure they're like jalapenos. They got like cream cheese and stuff on them, and they're all breaded and that. They came in like a little box frozen. Yeah, little jalapeno poppers. That's what they are. They're quite nice. I burnt my tongue a wee bit though, getting a bit too excited. I cut them open first, and I was like, I'll let the cheese cool off. And then the first couple were, they're all right. And I think about the third one, Pitbull's real full on. Yeah, he's like we think he's like a Pitbull Hunterway mix. Yeah, so he came from the far north from he was one of those SPCA rescue dogs. He was my first dog, so he's coming up about 10. And my band says, "You're all right, Georgina. No, we can still see you, mate." Brother and sister pit bulls, nice. Yeah. Are they really strong bonded, bro, Mitchell? Be real strong bonded, eh? Wrap them in bacon, you reckon, on the jalapeno poppers? All right, I'll take that under advisement, Kurt. Coke or Pepsi? Oh, I've always been a Coca-Cola man. Always been a Coca-Cola man. I tried a couple of different Dr. Peppers recently. Had a bit of Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper, as the Americans call it. It's interesting. I like it. I like Dr. Pepper. I'm just not sure what gives it that unique taste, if anybody knows. I haven't looked it up or nothing. But I did quite like the Dr. Pepper. I had the strawberry and cream Dr. Pepper. I tried that one. I got told by Celtic I had to try the strawberry and cream Dr. Pepper. So I tried it, and I liked it. It was good. It could be good. It could be good. It's me already. It's me down there. I already fell down. I really enjoy that guy's comedy. If anybody's seen it, Doug Baldwin on Instagram. Doug Baldwin 31 on Instagram. It's me already fell down. Is this Russian accent? No, I can do a Russian accent if you like for you. Just for you, a little bit Russian accent. A drifting BMW from middle of town. A Lada Kalashnikov. 3 years Dagestan. Many years ago, I had a mini toy fox terrier named Petrie. Was it meat Petrie as in like Petri dish because it was little or something? Because it's made by a doctor. What's made by a doctor? Dr. Pepper. No. I want to know what's the difference in the flavour in the Dr. Pepper. It's got that little is it like a bit of vanilla or something? Like what's going on with Dr. Pepper? Why is what's the difference in there? Got me 2 yellow Labradors, Cooper and Lily. That's cool, man. There's Matt Noah, another stream on here. I know one of his dogs is called Cooper. I think it's his Labrador that's called Cooper. Bloke's been named Lockie but forgot the keys. Lockie forgot the keys. Oh, mate. Lockie, I guarantee you there is somebody in Australia, a guy called Lachlan, who's a locksmith, and his name is like Lockie the locksmith. And he has like Lockie golden hair or something. I want to know. What a Chad. Thanks, mate. I do like, I take that as a compliment. What exactly is a Chad? Like a man who's confident, has some muscle, right? And looks good, right? That's what a Chad is, isn't it? It's a guy who looks pretty good and has a bit of muscle and proud of his achievements and stuff. Sounds good. Who's behind me? Me missus, mate. It's Susie. Think here's Susie. She's moderating. So watch yourselves. She's vicious. You think I'm mean? I'm the nice one. That's why I'm the face of the brand, you see. Dr. Pepper. This guy says Dr. Pepper tastes like plastic. Plastic, fantastic. Russia are actually releasing an electric car made by, you guessed it, Kalashnikov, the makers of the AK-47. I did hear about that actually. So maybe about a year ago. So I did read something about that. Say bingo for that. Yeah, what a mark. Yeah, what a mark. Dr. Pepper tastes like 23 mystery flavours. Well, that gets us no closer to an answer, does it? Guy's been named Chip, but he's actually a Sparky. Padahan, g'day mate, how are you? It's prune juice. What do you mean it's prune juice, Bungle? Are you telling me Dr. Pepper is like a prune juice based syrup or something? I need to know. Nobody wants the AK car. It looks like a Yugo. I just love I like the crazy Russians who are still ripping the old larders. Well, wasn't it the old larders that were made out of old Soviet tanks or something? Who believe in God? Religious people generally. Generally, it's religious people who believe in God. Yeah. Hope that answers your question. Bloke's be named Tyler, but bloke's be named Tyler, but he's actually a carpenter. Mason. Guys be named Mason, but they don't do masonry. Match point. Mason. Match point. You get one more. Yeah, do double tap the screen. We're low on the likes today. I know I've come on a bit later, but I'm still charming.
Oh no, the unicorn's back.
Oh no, we've got unicorn. Did someone punch your top lip? Is that why your mouth's shaped like that? Yeah, that's why we got the same mouth, mate. True story. I noticed when you open yours, unicorn, though, it's like really, really round. What have you been doing? Dude, you're my favourite gay content creator. You hear that, honey? I'm his favourite gay content creator. That's fantastic. Thanks for that, mate. Haters gonna hate? Yep, that's how it goes. Welcome to YouTube. It's alright. Larder and horse, yes, larder and horse. If the larder break, you can still pull with horse. You'll still have. I've seen like Russian guys do that with larders and stuff, where they put like whole stoves in the passenger seat and stuff. I've seen guys do it in like Sweden and stuff as well. Take out the passenger seat and they'll put a whole wood fireplace in it. Absolute peak. Grab some haterade if you're thirsty. Where is this Aussie living? And this Aussie is born in New Zealand and lives in New Zealand. Thanks for the question. Mark's not gay, he's big boned. Can you vouch for that? Oh, God. This is going to go south quick, guys. I see this is not going to go well. That's what Google says about Dr. Pepper. What does Google say about Dr. Pepper? We was talking about Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper contains amaretto, almond, blackberry, black licorice, caramel, carrot. It's like you've done this on purpose. Cherry, clove, cola. I gotta do the American way. Cola, bro. Cola. Ice cold cola. Right, we got it. Ginger, juniper, lemon, molasses, nutmeg, orange, pepper, plum, prune, raspberry, root beer, rum, tomato, and vanilla. Oh, see, I did pick up the hint of vanilla in Dr. Pepper. That's a heck of an ingredient list there, mate. You're living in a camper van. Yes. The silence is deafening. Yeah. You miss Mikey Moo. Who's Mikey Moo? I haven't heard of him of that person. Who's that? They met at the special school. They met on the bus licking opposite windows. That was pretty good. I'll give you that one. That was actually pretty good. That's quite good. You almost made me laugh. I'll give you a smile. I'll give you a charming smile there, mate. Unicorn. Are you saying we're special? I like being special. My mother always said I was special too. Or everybody at the school said I was special. They put me in the special back classroom. Yeah, I'm special, man. Yep. I live in a van and backyard mechanic. That's exactly it, man. So when I was 16, they wanted my parents kind of had enough of me being ADHD and autistic. I was in the special classroom at school because I didn't fit in with the rest of the class. I asked too many questions, right? So they put me in a little back room with my own teacher. And then these people from like care facilities came and they said, well, they did all these interviews with me and they said, look, we're going to put you in like a block of flats, like in a little unit, like, like an apartment building type condo, whatever. And we're going to have people come and look after you and make sure, you've got food sorted and washing done and all these things, right? And I was really into cars and motorbikes. I said, okay, well, what do I do about a car and that? Oh, no, you won't need a car because you won't be working in that. And we're going to give you a bus pass that's paid for, and you'll be fine and whatever, because I'm autistic and ADHD, right? I told those people to F off, and that wasn't happening. And then I moved out of home not long after. I went flatting at 17, left home, and went on my way. So in that time, I've been through a lot of jobs. I've travelled around a lot. I've experienced a lot of things. I've done a lot of motorcycling on track. I've built my own 6-car garage. I'm now building my own house. I have my dream truck. I have my dream motorbike. I have everything everybody said I'd never have because I was special and autistic and ADHD. So stick that in your pipe and smoke it, unicorns. You can laugh at me all you want that I'm in a caravan, whatever, but I tell you what, I've built myself. I've been homeless twice. And I've built the whole life I got here myself, man. So I got nothing to. There's nothing you can say that will ever break me. You guys can. People like you can't imagine what somebody like me's been through. I'm not going to tell my entire story play by play on here, but I've been through some shit, just like a lot of people here have that relate to that. And people like you always come along and want to compare me like I'm not hyper successful or something. Well, at least I'm not talking shit on somebody's YouTube channel. I'm not going around talking bullshit at people, just trying to, ruin what they're doing when they're trying to do mental health and self-improvement. So maybe look in a mirror, bro, and consider how you're spending your time, and maybe just be a bit more respectful towards people. I'm literally legally retarded, and I can figure it out, and I host a show and that. So I don't know what your excuse is, man. Congratulations, you're being outperformed by somebody who's legally retarded. I'm slow, so you get a slow clap. Anyway, guys, what were we up to? Autistic and spiritually gifted empaths. Yeah, not bad. Well done, bro. Thanks. What's my dream motorbike? ZX14 Kawasaki. So yeah, I had to get one. I blew it up recently though, so that sucked. But we'll fix it. I'll replace the motor soon because I pride myself on gaining skills and pulling broken shit apart and eventually putting it back together. I was one of those kids that would take apart the TV remote because when it wasn't broken, just to see how it worked. Like my parents would come home and I'm sitting there with the whole TV remote and a million pieces on the table. They're like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm just seeing how it works." And they're like, "All right, well, don't break it." I'm like pulling all the trips out. Like, oh, I was a special boy. I never got the I like trains autism, but near enough. Sounds normal to me, yeah. 86 XT600. Oh, mate, beautiful, real machines. I really want to get in future, I want to get the Honda Africa Twin. I want that for up the gravel and a lot of back road touring and stuff. I want to get an Africa Twin. Need a Fireblade, mate. Yeah, I got a Fireblade. I got a 08 CBR 1000 RR for the track. That's why I run on the track. It's an 08 blade. Full aero titanium exhaust, velocity stacks, full Olens TTX, blah blah blah. I won't go on about it because people. I'm speaking Klingon, talking about motorbikes and cars to most of my audience, so I'll try and refrain myself a little. Honda's bulletproof, yeah, man. Yeah, the CBR 1000's been phenomenal on track. Yeah, I'm trying to think. What did I run around? Ran 112.9 round Manfield on it. 112.9 round Manfield around the main circuit they do for track days. Not bad, not bad. I started off doing like a 116 round there, so I got down to a 112.9. Pukekohe racetrack with the chicane, not fullback straight. Pukekohe racetrack, I was doing a minute 9.2 was the best I ran around Pukekohe. Not bad, not bad. Sort of running with the front pack, but I can't stick with the race boys. The actual superbike races, they're about 4 seconds a lap quicker than me. But I'm an old piece of shit bike painted with a rattle can, so can't complain. If you can work on 300 ZXs, you're the man. I wouldn't even try. Yeah, Daisy, it's like anything, bro. It's like once you learn your way around something, it's all just the same. Like they're complicated to most people, but once you go dive into something and learn it, it's pretty easy, bro. They're only bolts, right? Cars, motorbikes, whatever it is, right? Things are only bolts and screws and nuts. You don't have to worry too much, right? It's pretty hard to mess them up. There's a lot of YouTube videos on how to do anything and everything anyway these days, so you can learn anybody's trade on the internet. That's the great thing about YouTube and stuff. Like people will tell you how to do their entire trade, their entire job. You know, yeah, I want to build a garden shed. I want to build a this or that. Oh, here's all the videos how to do it. It's like even my Toyota Land Cruiser truck, right out there. There's a guy's put up 4 or 5 YouTube videos, and they're like 2 hours long each of completely. Here's how to strip down the gearbox. Here's how to look and inspect every part. Here's how to do absolutely everything to rebuild this whole gearbox and put it back together, right? And like every single step and making sure and everything, not just like a highlight reel. It's like 4 2 hour plus long videos of how to do it, and you can just pause and follow along step by step, or real time it with them. So like it's great the information that's out there now. Compared to the opportunity that comes with that to repair your own stuff and that compared to 20 years ago, 25 years ago, it was like go to the library and get a book, get a service manual. This is a guy you need as a friend. Oh, thanks, mate. Yeah, I'll try my best. Yeah, well, I had a car hoist for quite a while, and I have a car trailer. That makes you lots of friends in car world. When you have a tandem axle car transporter, and you have a lift hoist, you will make many friends. By that I mean people who want to try and use you because the mechanic's too expensive. But yeah, who's my favourite rider in the TT? Don't usually watch TT. I mean Dean Harrison. I see some highlights, right, but I don't watch the full events. Dean Harrison's absolutely flying. My favourite of all time TT rider would have to be Guy Martin. Guy Martin's an absolute legend. Guy Martin used to school Michael Dunlop. Everyone goes on about how great Michael Dunlop is. I tell you what, Guy Martin, time and time again, used to run circles around Michael Dunlop. It's just whenever Guy Martin did the TT, it just didn't all come together. They'd have a gearbox failure or a this or a that, it just never panned out for him. But I tell you what, Guy Martin, man, and just a heck of a dude, He was a, truck mechanic who showed up in a van. He showed up. Guy Martin is the underdog. A lot of people don't really understand how much of an underdog Guy Martin was. Guys were showing up, big teams, big budgets, all the tents, mechanics, all that. Guy Martin was showing up in his van. He showed up. He was a truck mechanic who packed up his race bike. He built himself, turned up in a van, and went to race Isle of Man TT. Who's this Kiwi? G'day, DJ. How are you, mate? How are you, mate? Good to see you. Oh, I must have missed it. I started late this evening, DJ. I started about 8 o'clock because we were doing a bunch of stuff and that, and we were doing the whole YouTube. I had to fill out like American blimmin' tax forms for because we got super chats and memberships. They're like, oh, you still need to blimmin' give us all your blimmin' things and American tax forms and whatever. So that's been fun. I got there, but that stuff melts my little brain. That's the stuff I'm not good at. The moment I read that kind of stuff, like I can do it, but I'm just like twitching. It's like if anybody saw the TV show Black Books from the UK about a guy in a library, Bernard Black. That is a brilliant show, Black Books. The episode where he has to do his tax. He's like pairing up all his socks, anything he can do to avoid doing his taxes. Yeah, look up Black Books taxes, and you'll see a good video about that. Good bit of British satire. Do you want a $500 dono? That would be fantastic, mate. I'm trying to. Everything goes back into the channel, mate. So you feel free, mate. I would surely appreciate it. I do mental health and self-improvement here, man. So every penny counts. Every penny helps. So we're aiming for the GoPros and stuff for the channel soon. So I can't keep the channel separate to the rest of life, right? I'm trying to just put everything back into the channel to help serve more people. Dono there from Tina. Thank you very much, Tina. Thank you very much, mate. We'll go on the kitty towards the cause. Yep. But yeah, YouTube sorts all the taxes and whatever through it. Like it's all whatever, and you have to. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Boring shit. Gotta go, guys. Nice to meet you. Great to have you here, Bingo. It's been a pleasure, mate. I hope to see you again. Hopefully you subscribed as well, mate. We're nearly at 30 likes as well. Oh, it's all going off now. Oh, another dono. Oh, thank you, guys. Oh, it's a sticker as a coffee. Sir. Oh, thank you, DJ. Much appreciated, bro. Legend, man. Great to see you. There you go. Yeah, I didn't stream for the last few days. Last couple of streams that I no donors. So there we go. There's a couple of bucks in the kitty towards some new equipment for the channel. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Onwards and upwards. There we go. Like I got one cigarette left for tomorrow. I smoked the whole pack today. Naughty boy. So tomorrow I'm gonna need to give up these women's cigarettes. Very naughty, yes, I know. I know. I'm not pleased with myself about that. But I've been doing good overall. Alberto! G'day, mate. Thank you for all the love, mate. Appreciate it. Where are you at sea? Yeah, mate, hang on. Yeah, we're just hitting some waves, mate. Hang on. Are you still with me? You're just out at sea here. Oh, a pirate's life for me. Sorry, anyway. I'll stop, chat. Stop. Why do I do this on here? Holla Manola, well, welcome to the channel. These ADHD moments come out. I'm sorry, just I can hear the ocean and a walrus crying. Weird. It took my bucket. Anybody remember that? The walrus who loved his bucket? That's around the time of Fire Concourse. That's got to be 20 years ago on the internet. Yeah. DJ sorted me out with a coffee there. Much appreciated, bro. Too much powder. That's exactly why I need to stop. Smoke my 40 bits of camel. Alright, mate, enjoy. Yeah, no, I want to definitely get away from them. I gave up the vaping. Giving up vaping made a huge difference, man. Like, I can breathe again that I don't vape. It got to the point again. I tried to cut back the smoking, vape for a couple of months, keep the cost down. That and started getting short of breath, started getting all this heart pain, all this chest pain all through here every day. And then when I gave them up, I was just burping all the time. You guys saw me on live. I'd be working in the garage and burping like crazy. I do an hour of work and then I'm getting chest pains and burping and stuff. It all went away after a couple of weeks of not vaping. So, yeah. Just a suggestion for the GoPros, check the pros and cons over heat and cut off. Oh, I appreciate Lightwood. Yeah, I was going to go into maybe an Insta360 or something that's, yeah. I haven't looked into them yet, but no, the channel donations looking at stacking up. I can definitely get some new tripods and the DJI mic or a comparable brand. Some people said the DJI mics aren't that good either. Some of them. So yeah, I'm gonna look into it all. But yeah, YouTube will pay me out at some point, and we can buy some new stuff. Celtic said to me the other day, he said, I know what you did with that YouTube money. You bought the Toyota Dyna with it. I went, no, I sold that manual conversion to buy that. No, I'm very fixed at the moment. Like, I never wanted to do the YouTube for the money, right? So, as I say, all the dono and membership money is back into the channel because we're going to grow in this much bigger, right? So, it's channel money. Yeah, GoPro 2 maybe, yeah. We got to look into it, yeah. Lightwood Beantown was just saying the GoPros can overheat and stuff, some of them. So, yeah, I'll have to dig around. Do you have any recommendations there, Lightwood? Ask, are you getting paid? Hipboyd, I only get paid with YouTube with memberships and super chats. I get ad revenue as well. I think the ad revenue from the long form video, from like people watching the lives after, I think it's generated like $1.70 in about a week or two. So yeah, it's basically super chats and memberships are the only way you make money doing live streams and stuff. Yeah, this is how it goes. Give me a week and I'll help the channel. You're staying in your job. Oh, no pressure, Kurt. You look after yourself, mate. Don't worry about first week of a job or donating and shit. Don't you worry about it, bro. The whole idea is it's all meant to be free, right? It's if people can afford it and that, they want to support the channel. But you don't have to, bro. You know, there's no obligation, man. None of that. Sells kettles on the side. Yeah, I should get sponsored, you know. Well, welcome to Create Your Outcome. Sponsored today by Sunbeam Kettles. Get yours at Briscoe's now. Only $49.99. This one I prepared earlier. Sorry. I'll stop. No! It slices, it dices. Call now. Limited numbers available of our special premium package. It's worth $99.99 of value. You get this one-time opportunity. Call now. That's why I hate all these websites, right? You go on a website, it's like, oh, you see a product there, but it's like, oh, go have a look. It's like, you know, enter your email for 10% off now. And it's like, your deal expires, your special deal in 4 hours and a countdown time. I immediately click off any website like that. I'm like, nah, I'm not, you can get effed. Don't play those high-pressure sales tactics. I'll buy it. Nigel Thornberry. Yes. Nigel Thornberry. Yeah, Donny, my boy. Yes, that was pretty much me as an ADHD child. Mouthful of bees. Mouthful of bees while I learn me ABCs. Under the trees with the wallabies. I made that up as I went there. Maybe I should have been a rapper. A chocolate rapper. Eat kiwi? I do. My name's Susie. I should not have said that, Harry. I should not have said that. I need a moment. I need a moment, chat. Oh shit. I need look, wait. I need total focus. Total focus, please, while I fall into character. Total focus. She's looking at the camera now. Man. I noticed. It's well observed, alternate. You always have the most astute observations, alternate. You come in like a wrecking ball. Are you just being Miley, or be who you are? Yeah. That's the problem of me. Me being on YouTube as I am me. That is what we pride ourselves on the channel here. As I am myself. My name's Mark. G'day. Yeah. Well, I don't know. What are we talking about now then? How's our poll going? What do we got? 70 votes, 71 votes on the poll. Are you having an all right week? Yes. We got 41% yes, 31% no. If you're not having quite an all right week, oh, powder. Oh, powder's not shy of the occasional ham roll. All right, good to know. Just took your morning poop. You feel great? Yeah, those can be great, mate. Yeah, definitely. It takes the weight off in the morning. Yeah, thanks for that. We appreciate it, mate. We appreciate that. Yeah. Chores to do. Catch you later. Oh, g'day, Lynx. I'm sorry if I missed a comment from you earlier, Lynx. Hope you're doing well, bro. Chores to do. Yep. Oh, this late. Oh, it's a bit dark and chilly down there, mate. I was looking at a couple of properties down your way today, Link. Down where the heck was that one? Was it Huranui, something like that? I'll have to look it up again. There's this place I was just daydreaming, looking at properties in North Canterbury, sort of Greta Valley, Cheviot kind of way. I think it was Huranui or something like that. Like 925k, this beautiful cottage and stuff there, man. It was gorgeous. I was like, oh, someday. I'm not going to read that one out, Bean. Tongue's been ripped on occasion. Were the Kiwis with piercings, Kurt? How do you feel about no feelings at all, mate? No feelings at all. No comment. No comment. I think everybody. I'll give you a comment. I'll give you a comment on my thoughts of that. Actually, Jay, I'll give you my comment. My comment is people are not trees. They're not rooted in the ground. If people want to go somewhere, if people don't like what's happened to their country and things like that, they can move, right? You have free will. They don't stop you jumping on a plane. They don't stop you moving to the other side of the world. No, not the government will sign me. It's the rules of YouTube, man. The rules of YouTube. I am monetized on YouTube. There are things you can and cannot say on here. So no, that's I ain't falling for that one, buddy. When you come in with your first troll comment and then you follow it up with that, I'm not dense, bro. I'm not dense, right? I'm sorry. Maybe try a different streamer. And you're bringing disgrace to the J name. Now, sorry there, Jay. Hang on, one moment. There you go. Permanent ban. There you go. It's like Marvin the Martian, right? This planet ain't big enough for the both of us. There's already one J here. We've got powder. So, sorry, mate. There was a joke to anybody not paying attention. I said to get rid of him. He did bring disgrace to your name, yeah. Bring disgrace to your whole family. What are we going to tell your mother? You bring disgrace. I can't believe it. You come down here to my restaurant in front of my family. Cheers, mate. Yeah, you're welcome, mate. So I like the joke. I did, Bean, but I won't read that one out. I won't. I'll get in trouble. I'll read that one out. I'll get slimed. I'll get Andrew potatoed. Yeah, don't want to. I got to be careful not to get too famous on here, or I'll get Andrew potatoed. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah, potatoed. Yeah. Interesting situation, that one. Anyway, enjoyed it. I like the joke. We get a joke from Christine as well. Kurt, yeah. You were reaching. Oh God. One of my mates just texted me after hours of not texting me back. And he was like, "Oh, what have you been up to and this and that?" And I was like, "Oh, bro, you should, check out my YouTube shorts and that. I've been telling you for a while, you should check out where I'm getting at with my channel." Because he asked me when I first set up. He just texts me right now. He's like, "How's your YouTube channel going?" It's like, well, I'm bloody live on it right now, you dick. You could bloody come join me. Hey? Yeah, well, just take off the po off the start of it. It's all over the news, right? But yeah, that situation's very interesting. Yeah. The toxic influences and things on the internet. It's an interesting place. Like when you look at all these influences and stuff that go down, guys like Liver King and that, all these fake gurus and grifters, and that's what gets attention though. You lie, you manipulate, you whatever, and so it's definitely more difficult being just a genuine, real dude doing this, right? These influencers sort of, like try and sell people on luxury and that, and it's all just bullshit, right? And Liver King made millions of dollars off telling people he was eating the diet he was eating and that, and it's all bullshit, right? I think it's something people are getting sick of. Hopefully, right? Not everybody. There'll always be people to fall for it, but I think this person's going to keep texting me now. They text me back like 4 hours after I was texting them, and they're like, "How's your YouTube going?" And da 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 da. I'm talking about this now. It's like, mate, I can't bloody text you back right now, can I? Gotta go get some dinner. Bye, everybody. All right, Christine, have a good one, mate. Yeah, I'm gonna finish munching away at my dinner. You got the biggest grifter as the president? Oh, I don't know, maybe. You're viewing that the wrong way. I would say that, Bungle. You're viewing it the wrong way. You need to understand this. None of these people are actually running the countries, all right? None of the presidents or none of these people actually run the countries, all right? So don't worry about it. Okay? The whole thing is a big show to keep the public distracted, to have you talking about, to have you, Trump, this crazy character. None of it's real. Don't worry about it. Okay. But none of it's real. It's all just, clickbait titles and rage bait content designed to make you angry, right? You see somebody like, they leave a dog in a car with the windows up and somebody has to smash in the window. It's content that's posted and it's meant to get an angry emotional response here, right? That's what politics is. It's meant to make everyone argue and not focus on what they should be focused on. That's my opinion. Go, Pauline. Is that Pauline over in Austria? Look over here so we can make moves over here. Yep. But yeah, the more you understand that it's all just literally a show to make it so you're focusing on everything but your own life. Yeah, all talk, no action politics. Yeah, it's all just a show to get you talking about it and focus on that. Your life's short. Get people out, focus on that, stressing about that, feeling powerless, giving up, whatever. The moment you ignore all of it and just go about your life, life becomes simple, right? Yeah, they're invoking a reaction. That's it, right? Yep, rage. How do you control a population of 9 billion people? How do you rage bait an entire planet? You put people like who's in power in power. You do the things you do anyway. As long as I stay, we can talk about the stuff. I think when we're still on like 13 viewers. If I had like 1 million followers, I'd probably get in trouble. We covered this early in the channel, right? I covered early in the channel that I never wish to sell out or anything like that, right? But you need to, the day you unsubscribe from my channel, is the day you see LED lights run around the roof, right? When you see around the corners of the room, there's a string of LED lights run around the room, and I'm on here like, hey guys, leave. I've been compromised. That's the signal. I'm just reminding everybody that is the signal. Once I give that signal, you feel free to spread the word. All right? So if they've been compromised and my input can no longer be trusted, there'll be LED lights around the top of the room like these other streamers have on here, and it'll just look like a normal. I'll be like, hey guys, right? Right, so just keep, it'll be my cry for help. I would call Uncle Jeff. Give them a number, 67. Isn't that a famous thing these days? Same here in the States. Why is there a liquor store in every corner in the ghettos? Yeah. Well, it's like how they introduced. Yeah. We know it all, right? It's all just it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. I won't have one for the morning. I guess I'll go for a drive in the morning. Terrible today. Oh, I mentioned this earlier, but my new number plates did arrive. My vanity plates. I bought some about a year ago for the big Land Cruiser. I bought some number plate license plates for it, and because that thing's broken and not on the road, I couldn't get the plates manufactured to put it on it. The car has to be inspected and fully on the road legal before you can order the plates. So now that I got the Toyota Dyna truck, I have a legal vehicle I could do that with. Yes, new number plates. So I purchased KIL. You can only have 6 characters in New Zealand. So I purchased KIL DZR. KIL DZR. Killdozer. So we've got that on the Dyna now. It looks bloody sharp. You got any pictures on your phone? I suppose you don't.
No.
Yeah, but yeah. So we got that on it. Bungo probably about $25 US, mate. So that's why I'm trying to bloody quit him. Very soon, I'm just going to end up cold turkey on the cigarettes or nicotine patches or something. There's people have given me some other options. I have screenshot them all. I just need to work through all the screenshots I take off here and pull up the info again. Some people mention some stuff in depth, so yep. Yeah, Bean, that's what I got, mate. Yep. A bit of a tribute to old Marv there, mate. Did like rock on my 97 Tahoe. Nice, mate. I seen a guy up here up in Northland once. And he had a black Toyota Land Cruiser, all tinted out and that. Beautiful black Toyota Land Cruiser, right? Like with the V8 diesel in it. And he had the plate ZZZ on it. ZYZZ. He has the plate ZZZ. I tell you, if somebody up these ways, when I got a bit more cash, eventually I'm gonna approach that man and be like, mate, how much do you want for the plate? I need it. I do need the ZZZ plate on one of my vehicles. But I'm sort of manifesting that in future. That someday, that's a truck I want in future, and it's perfect as it sits with that ZZZ plate on it. Someday he'll put it up for sale, and it'll be like plates not included. And I'm hoping I'm in a position when that day comes. I'm drawing that into me from the universe that I can get it with the plates someday, because I've seen it and it drives past, and I go, ooh, that's nice. Rolling your own for a while, yeah, Bungle. I tried doing rollies a couple of times with smoking, and then I never felt like I had a cigarette. Whereas these, I feel like I do. Whereas rollies, I'd literally roll one, smoke it, roll it, smoke it. I'd smoke like 4 of them and still not feel like I really had a cigarette. And they just didn't do it for me, eh? You love Toyota? Yep. Nothing will last like a Toyota. But I mean the modern ones are shit, right? The new Hilux is hideous, man. I've seen a couple of them on the road here in New Zealand now. Can you pull up a picture of the new Hilux, please, love? I'll show you guys what the new Hilux looks like front on. It is the most hideous thing. 2026 Toyota Hilux front. I'm going to pull up a picture. Jamie's pulling up the clip. Well, she's Susie. Susie, she's my Jamie. Oh, we need the front on picture because they look bloody. Hang on. I'm going to find it, chat. 2026 Hilux front on. They look really goofy going down the road. This is the new Toyota Hilux. Look what they did to my boy. What do they do to the beautiful Hilux? What have they done? That is completely. What have they done to the Toyota Hilux, chat? What is that? I don't like it. I don't like it. It looks really weird coming down the road. Like the tires under the front of it look really skinny. It looks really just the proportions. It's worse in person when you see one. Horrified by it, chat. What have they done to my boy? See more? Can we get? I need to find a picture of how bad it actually looks on the blooming road. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I don't know. I have a feeling not many people are taking pictures of them. But I don't know. They ruined my boy. What did they do to the Toyota Hilux? What is this? What on earth is this? Why are the ducks below its headlights like upside? What is happening here? See, cars used to be cool. Yeah, what'd they do to my boy? And they're having that. I saw one recently. Was it the Chevy or was it the Ford? It was a Ford, wasn't it? There was a Ford F-250 or something, and a mechanic was fixing the new like LED tail lights on it. Somebody had bought in a car. They had a late model. I think it was a Ford, right? Late model Ford pickup truck, like F-250, something like that. And it has like LED tail lights in it, right? And they will not. You can't replace the bulb. You take the light off, and they're like, no, you have to buy the whole unit. And the unit comes without the light control module, which is another $800 US. But the replacement light, the only way you can replace a bulb in these new trucks is a $3,000 US tail light. It was a 2-year-old truck and a reverse light had failed. So you have to replace the entire tail light unit on this new truck. And it's $3,000 for it. Because they're just expecting insurance companies are going to pay that it gets hit in a crash or whatever, right? Like, it's insane. It's ridiculous. But that's what they're doing with cars now. I'm being mouthed on. I'm going to save, like, I'm going to be a good boy. I'm going to save half my last one. That's me in the morning. And then I'm going to have to be a good boy for a while. Being naughty. Naughty boy. Naughty boy today. Just did a 2.8 conversion on LN167. Yeah, I've got an old 85 single cab, bro, but the cab's pretty rotten. If you know of anybody in New Zealand with an 84 to 88 single cab Hilux, just the cab, I need one. I can fix my one and fix all the rust in it, but where's me possum? He's in the shed. Channel possum. Now that is a strong Aussie accent, yeah, mate. How's it going? I'm from New Zealand actually, right? So this is This is my actual accent. This is how I talk. And but I can lay on the thick Australian accent, mate. Crocodile, shrimp on a barbie, kangaroo, wallaby. The dog didn't like that one. No, you're all right. Yeah. Most people think I'm Aussie, mate. So we get it 20 times a day in here. People are like, oh, this Australian guy. It's all right. It's all right, mate. Happens all the time. Sometimes people come in and are talking like this, and I say I'm from Texas, and they go, oh, really? No, I'm not. My brother has one. I asked him, your brother has an 84 to 88 Lux. Yeah, I just need the cab, bro. I just need a cab off one. The rest of the truck's sweet. Right, the rest of the truck I can do up, but yeah, it's starting to rot out around the bonnet hinges and firewall and there. It's just going to be, it's too much work to fix it, but yeah. Hilux collector, yep. It's I think it's like I don't know. I don't even know what chassis code it is. It's the 84 to 88 single cab, 2-wheel drive Lux, 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive body, whatever. I can still buy the doors new. I can buy doors, but I do need 2 doors and I need the cab. So if he has something, I will. Was it Gisborne? I'll gladly bomb down to Gisborne, no problem at all, to buy one at some point, mate. Can't bloody afford it right now, but at some point, you sort of have you talk to your people, and then we'll have your people talk to my people, mate. We'll make it happen, all right? I run out of coffee, chat. Just make it a tube frame cab truck. If I lived in America or something, I would. In New Zealand, it's a no bueno. You could do it, but you go through all the certification, engineering. Nah, I'm good. No, I'm just gonna put on the road. It's just a standard diesel 5 on the floor truck, old Toyota diesel manual, flat deck truck. But yeah, easy, bro. I'll ask. Wicked, man. Wicked. I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, it's the same as same truck. I just bought that truck and in the same color, and then it's the same truck Borat drives in Borat 2. So yeah, if he's got a well side as well, I've got it flat deck at the moment. But yeah, if you get when you got a moment, Mitchell, yeah, if the bro has something, I would greatly appreciate it, mate. Yeah, or Hills and Hill, he might know somebody who has one around. See, it is worth mentioning these things, right? As that's how I got my first 300 ZX. As I joked to a mate, I was like, "Oh, I got a little bit of $500 spare. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know anywhere with a cheap 300 ZX, would you?" And he's like, "Oh, actually, I do. I've got a mate who just like crashed one or slight crash damage in the front. I'll hit them up." And the next day I owned the thing. That was how I bought my first 300 ZX. The next day I owned it. It was 650 New Zealand dollars, about 300 US dollars. And I didn't expect to suddenly own one. It was like one of my dream cars or whatever. And I was like, "Oh, well, you can have this one for bugger all." I'm like, "All right." Not with that attitude. You don't what? What don't you? See Australians like American. I see Australians like Americans and Kiwis are more like us Canadians. Yeah, I think I do enjoy these. Oh, what's the name? There was a Canadian streamer I found the other day. He's like does homesteading. I became a member of his channel, but I've forgotten the channel name. He's got a great grey beard and a cabin in the background and some land in there. And he's a really quiet, like he must be in his 40s or something, or early 50s. Yeah, really polite, lovely Canadian guy. I forget his name though. I do need to. He's I am sub to him and a member, but no, nobody wants to play Fortnite with you, mate. Don't waste. Remember, video games are all right in moderation, my friend, but they're not doing anything for you in life, right? When you move on to games in future, everything you spent your time doing is gone, right? The servers shut down and things. Just remember, you're putting time into something that's not going to give you anything back long term, right? So just enjoy your video gaming. I love video gaming too, but I wouldn't spend too much time doing it, man. You know, you gotta put your time into things in life sometimes that are productive in there. Go mow the neighbour's lawn. Go ride your bike. Get outside. Don't just sit inside playing bloody Fortnite. Trust me, like you want advice from a guy who's 39. Don't waste your life playing video games and stuff. There's a lot of real world, and you'll get to like 30 and be like, I need money. I need things in life, and I've spent my life blooming playing video games. Wish you have a slumber party. I'll bring cookies. No cookies. No motorbike. Yeah. Be seeing in the morning, bro, on the mission. So send wicked, bro. I appreciate it, Mitchell, bro. It's bad. I think stay vigilant. Park Road. I have no friends and get bullied. Well, that's all right, Park. That's all right, mate. People always have something to say. You see, I get bullied on here, bro. You stick around long enough, you'll see everybody comes and bullies me here. People always have something to say. No matter what you do, Park, you'll never please everybody, right? You could be the nicest, best person on earth, right? There's still going to be people who hate you. They're going to hate you more if you're successful than if you're like, like you're homeless and destroyed your life and they view you as a loser or a total loser or whatever. You're probably going to have less hate than if you're successful in life. So just go about your life, mate. There'll always be somebody with something to say. It's character building. Yeah. Just remember it's coming from within them. If somebody's bullying you, it's something wrong inside them. It's not actually you. They're just projecting. They're just putting out whatever's going on with inside them. So if they bully you next time, be like, hey man, like, are you all right? Are you okay? Like, why do you need to bully me? Like, you need to talk about something. You watch what happens when you do that. You can get through to them sometimes. Sometimes they might figure out you're all right. So quite often, like that's what I had happen with my school bullies. It was like they went on and on. And I got told like ask them how they are. I'd be like, are you all right, dude? Oh, a bit of more insults. I'd be like, no, like, are you all right? Like, well, why are you bullying me every day? Like, what's going on in your life, bro? Like, you could, I think you're a loser. You're this, you're that. I'm like, okay, well, but why are we doing this? Like, are you all right, bro? Things good at home? Like, are things okay? You want to talk about something, bro? You know, like people are just damaged, mate. Everybody's got stuff going on. And like, especially if your younger people are bullying you and stuff, it's like they're not adults themselves yet. Like, there's a lot of adults that still bully people around a lot and that, right? That don't learn. It's just people, man. So no religion, Georgina. No religion. No flirting with me too much. No slumber parties. No. I used to think I want everybody to like me, then I realise it's an honour to be disliked by some folks. Yep. That's good, definitely. You don't want to be getting along with everybody on this planet. That's the thing about school. We've talked about this quite a few times, right? When you're younger and you get bullied at school and whatever, you're being put in with everybody in society in these schools, right? Apart from like the private school, whatever. Like, you're being put in with just all the people, right? It's once you get out of school and you're in your own hobbies and in your own sort of pursuits and jobs and stuff, you're not typically around all these kind of people. They kind of go their own way. It's just in school you're unfortunately forced to be around a bit of everybody, So stay true to yourself, go about your day, and here you go. All right, guys, it's come up 9:30. I said I'd probably be off by about 9. So I'm going to head off. I've done an hour and a half. I will be back tomorrow. I'll try to be back on here tomorrow. It was good to come by. Thank you for your time. Grateful to have started my day and week with you. Anytime, Bean. Anytime, bro. That's what I do it for, man. Show up and chat. And yeah, pretty casual one tonight. Pretty chill. We've had a good laugh. You guys have certainly made me laugh a bit. We've had a really good one tonight, guys. So I do appreciate it. A couple of donos there, so I really appreciate those. Thank you very much, guys. Shout outs. Number one, shout out as always to all my moderators. Thank you for being here, giving your time to take out the trash for us. Take out the trash. And second shout out to the members and super chatters always supporting the channel, helping me build things here. And thank you to all the rest of you for being here, your input to other people, having the conversations. It's been great. Thank you, Molotov. Nice meeting you too, mate. Yeah, well, welcome to the channel. We just do positive self-improvement, mental health chats and stuff. If you are new here, please do go check out the channel. A few seconds after I end live, you can just click on the middle of the screen. Check out some of my shorts and stuff. If you're ever struggling throughout your day and I'm not live, guys, please do check out the shorts. And there's like I try and do motivational ones and stuff, right? So, yep. Have a blessed day, everyone in the chat. Thank you, Bean. Thanks for doing what you do, Mark and Susie. Thank you, Powder. Thank you, love. All right. I'm going to get off here, finish eating some food, spend some time with the lady, watch a movie or something. All right. Thank you very much, guys. Back to it. We'll probably be back in the garage tomorrow for a bit during the day. I'll try to do an earlier stream or a workout. I'm going to do something earlier tomorrow, and then we'll do an evening chat. Right. Hey, Nate Kelly, just signing off, brother. Just signing off, but good, bro. Been great, man. Smash the like button and stuff. Yes. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Nate. Thank you for support, bro. But yeah, just done an hour and a half. I started a couple hours late tonight, so yeah, I'm going to roll out, spend some time with the missus and that. My regards to Susie and hugs to doggos. Here you go, doggos. Oh, the doggos are out cold asleep already. Yep. Yeah, we've been getting up real early. We got another early one tomorrow, guys. So, yeah. Thank you very much. Nearly hit 40 likes. A couple off. 38 on mine. Near enough. We'll take it. Thank you very much, guys. See you on the flip side. And, yeah, Nate. Sorry that you come and just I'm heading off, bro. But I'll catch your stream tomorrow. Or if you do one a bit later, I might be up. All right. Thank you, guys. Peace out. Have a good eat. It was very enjoyable.